Hey guys, what is up, and I welcome you to another episode of League of Myths. I want to give you guys a huge thank you one more time for all the support that I'm receiving for this series. It really does mean a lot. But without any further ado, let us jump into the first myth. This one, submitted by Linus, is: can you stop Caitlyn's ultimate without actually having to CC her? CC of course meaning crowd control, like a stun or a silence. The main thing we decided to use for this myth is the backing animation to see if we can stop it, and also if it will follow you all the way to the base. So in this first test case, the Caitlyn did fire her ulti on me just before I'm actually finished backing. She did get her channeling started, and as I finally go back to the fountain, the bullet did follow me. However, we thought that maybe Caitlyn started the channel a little too early, so we tried out the exact same scenario. This time she channeled her ulti a bit later, pretty much just before the half second that I finished the backing animation. And as you can see, the half second is all it took for her to begin the channel and actually fire the bullet no matter where I went on the map. The next test case scenario we want to try is what if we were just simply too close to the fountain, and what if we go to the complete opposite side of the map. Following the exact same test principles that we used in the previous one to this, Caitlyn's ulti still channels and fires at me all the way from where she is standing to the fountain where I am currently. But the last test case scenario is simply what if I go out of vision just as she begins to channel on her ultimate. And just as he begins to channel ulti and I go out of vision, it just completely stops. From all of this, we can finally deduct that Caitlyn will fire the bullet at you if she gets the half second to start the channel on her ulti. The only way to stop it is to block it or to CC her as she is channeling. Alright, as we make our way into the second myth submitted by Antlen5 on Twitter, what does the text and or announcer say if you get 10 kills consecutively on the Summoner's Rift map? So to test this, we just had 5 people with revive on the Summoner's Rift map and I killed them one by one. But I'm going to leave the in-game sound on so you guys can hear the announcer for yourself. Keep in mind, I was already legendary before we started this. And it just simply keeps going on and on and on just like that. Myth number 3 submitted by Tizian Kirchhoff on Twitter once more: while Nocturne is flying, can Blitzcrank grab the Nocturne mid-flight with his pull? So in order to test this one properly, we simply position myself, the Blitzcrank, in between the Ahri, which is the target that Nocturne is about to ulti right on top of. As the Nocturne finally pops his ultimate and dashes straight for the Ahri, you can see that I use my pull, but it does not affect the Nocturne. If we take another closer look in slow motion as he's flying, my pull does hit him, but you can see the text can't be disabled. And now as we make our way into the next myth submitted by iMuffinsX3, Yasuo's wall blocks enemy ranged auto attacks. But does it block Thresh's auto attacks? So we all love and hate Yasuo's wall because it's just simply so good. It can block champion auto attacks from the enemy team and also any projectile based spells. However, Thresher's auto attack, though it's ranged, is somewhat unique because it's simply not a projectile, but it's just him whacking his hook at you. Interestingly enough, Thresher's auto attack with his hook will just simply go through the wall, but if he uses his Q, which is pretty much the same thing as his auto attack, it will not go through the wall. And finally, myth number 5 submitted by Paul: if Zilean were to put a bomb on a minion and Syndra will grab it, what will happen to the bomb? Paul had also requested that we try this both using an enemy and an allied Zilean, just in case something fishy happens. So in order to test this, of course, I played Syndra and we have 2 Zileans, one on my team and one on the enemy team. As the Zilean on my team puts the bomb on an enemy melee minion, I simply grab it. The bomb is still on the minion ticking, and as I throw it, the bomb explodes as the minion lands. Of course, the throw from Syndra has nothing to do with the bomb exploding. But is there any differences if you were to test this with an enemy Zilean? So we did just that. The enemy Zilean put a bomb on his own minion. I grab it, this time holding it as long as I can, and the bomb simply just explodes on the minion while I'm holding it, and I even take damage from it too. So pretty cool thing to do is to have an ally Zilean put a bomb on a minion, you grab it and throw it at the enemy team. Alright guys, that does mark the end of this episode of League of Myths. Please do throw in a like if you did enjoy this episode. Also, you can tweet at me, Redmercy LOL, to submit a myth, or post a myth down below under this video for a chance to be selected for the next video. Another option is to post on my Facebook fan page, also Redmercy LOL. Also, a quick shout out to my friend Pokito, who just recently started his own YouTube channel. If you want to have more League of Legends content in your subscription feed, definitely check out his channel in the description below. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.